Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the #2 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a gap. It's Cole. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the runner takes off to his right.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's one of the more impressive drives that I've seen in a long time. They did not throw the football. And this running back got behind that big offensive line, just moved the ball all the way down the field, and then finally into the end zone. That is very discouraging for this defense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here we go on 4th down. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on 4th down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And now the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And on the carry, he's heading left. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
And here's the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Just trucks through the defender. And he's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. It's a run to the left. Ball carrier tackled there.
I'll tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. No problem, knocks it right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. This one will be fair caught. First down here for this offense. Using his legs. It's Cole. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Ball handed off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Off target with a throw, incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Cole. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Single back, takes the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds.
Not so fast, my friend.
Huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a pro with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The back's got it. And the freshman brings him down quickly. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A running play called on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. Comes up with the catch. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. So he brings the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Got pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now from the pistol formation. Hand off to the back. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Caught in the backfield. It's Cole. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Dogs will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They're going to run it. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Sticking with the running game. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 20.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. like the final play of the half coming up. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. That is another delay of game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What is going on? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds his target, and it's complete. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think
and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Buckeyes looking to use the out-tempo offense here.
Another positive game by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And he goes out of bounds, but I don't think he got there. Short of the marker by about a yard.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
They'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Cole. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Now it's second down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Over the middle and incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. So the offense flexing here, Perkins, stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Hands off to the left. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. There's contact on the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Going to take it all the way in. Pick six.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Great job here by the linebacker, taking advantage of that pressure by his own defense. They got to that quarterback. In fact, he was hit as he was releasing the ball. Ball's in the air, and the linebacker recognizes to be able to make that play and takes it to the house for the touchdown.
Good game, though.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Hey, you got me last year, man.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Shit, it looked like it was in the air for real, though.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Throws a bullet to the right. And it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks the BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Oh, look at the quick cut. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Get some space around the 30. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
They've been great on fourth down so far today, 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this will be fair caught at the 15. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking to throw yet again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dreams.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense creating that turnover. Working with the lead like this, really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Makes a nice move there. Gets into space at the 50. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down and keep working clock.
The Dogs looking to cash in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And this one is getting ugly. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.